My father is a well-known plastic surgeon in Indianapolis, so it was only natural that I go into a field of science. But I chose a field that may change the future of the human species. When I arrived at the University of Amsterdam, they thought I was too young to be the Dr. Benjamin Land, whose research papers were starting to be talked about, even here.
70. 70 years, says the Bible, is the lifespan allotted to mankind. Medical and technological progress have not substantially increased this lifespan, but they have put it within the range of more and more people. As more people live on into old age, the study of aging demands increasing attention.
I was looking forward to this conference and to meeting my colleague, Paul Linden. But I spent most of it wondering why he was acting so strangely.
We believe we can discover why we grow old and how we can lengthen our lives. Aging, most of us will agree, is a loss of information. The old organism lacks the resources to preserve or renew itself. Is this information lost in the fixed cells or in the cells that should reproduce? Or is it lost because of random interference in cell processes? Can the biological clock be slowed down or stopped or turned back? I believe that we're on the verge of finding out the answers to these questions, and that the lives of many people sitting here today will be happily prolonged by imminent discoveries in this field.
The next speaker should have been Paul Linden. Instead, we were treated to the academic wit of Professor Van Arp.
Thank you, Dr. Winston. As Dean of this university, it is my honor to welcome you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My training was in biology, so we are at least cousins. I don't mind you gerontologists trying to lengthen my life, as long as you don't ask me to give up my vices.
He's an old-fashioned biologist.
Yeah, I wonder how he'll get along with Wonder Boy Dr. Land.
Who's he?
Oh, you don't know about Ben Land? Well, he thinks that we're all going to be immortal. He really believes it. Yeah, I did a piece on him.
He's not the only one. Did you see Dr. Paul Linden up on the stage? He's been spouting the same things here in Holland.
Who do you think Land came over to team up with?
With Paul Linden?
Right.
Did you happen to see how Dr. Linden paled up on the stage?
No.
He was looking up at something and suddenly went gray.
I wonder why he hasn't made a statement.
Because he's either got something or else he's on the verge.
Yeah. It could be true. Let's talk about a breakthrough.
You know what these guys mean by breakthrough? Somebody's white mice outlived somebody else's by 2 months. Big deal.
Perhaps Linden was having trouble verifying his results. He certainly implied to me he was on the verge of something extraordinary, though you never could tell with Paul Linden. His disdain for scientific jargon made his letters a little vague, but I knew he had to be serious when he wrote to me that very soon all of us might be living for as long as a city like Amsterdam, growing old gracefully, renewing ourselves for hundreds of years. Of course, I wrote back and told him I wouldn't settle for anything less than immortality. I didn't get off to a good start.
Yes?
I forgot to extend my hotel reservation, and another convention was about to move in. I suddenly found myself out on the streets before I'd had a chance to find a place to live.
It is always difficult here. All of this is small country. The university has a housing system. Have you tried it?
No, I didn't know about that.
Dr. Winston, what a magnificent coach to be. Excuse me, gentlemen. Dr. Linden can advise you.
I mean it. You can stay at my place from tomorrow.
I hate to impose on you.
It will be no trouble at all. The woman downstairs owns the building. She'll let you in and give you a key.
Well, if you're sure. Just for a couple of days.
You can stay longer if you like.
So, what did you think of the conference?
Frankly, I wasn't paying too much attention.
There is something wrong.
No.
All right. See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow I have a feeling I may be tied up. Good luck.
I was almost angry that he wouldn't discuss his troubles with me. And then I noticed his thinning hair. Paul Linden was aging. I know I'll never forget the sound of his shoes ringing on that marble floor. In time, those shoes would come to haunt me.
Oh, the moment I saw you, I knew you were the young man he spoke of.
Oh, really?
You've come to work with Dr. Linden, haven't you?
Yes, that's right. He's probably gone over to the lab.
I didn't hear him this morning.
It was the last thing he said to me. Tomorrow I may be tied up.
I must say, it was rather bad taste to choose hanging. He was a doctor, he could have used pills.
The strange thing to me is that he would do it at all.
Because he wanted to make life longer for others. The two are not necessarily related, Dr. Land. I suspect some people go into your field because of a certain fascination with his death. A desire to beat the devil, so to speak. But the devil usually wins such contests, I'm afraid.
You say the devil defeated Paul Linden?
No, I'm speaking generally. But Paul did have a few personal problems.
I see.
But it's no concern of yours now. I expect you want to go back to America.
I've thought about it. But my grant lets me do whatever I like for a year. If it's all right with you, I'd like to stay on. At least have a look at his papers.
Good. That makes you our whole gerontology program now. You'll need an assistant. The man Dr. Linden had left a few months ago. I'll get you a boy from the biology department. This is Pim Henke. He speaks excellent English.
I understand very little about gerontology, I'm afraid.
That's okay. If you could help me go through his papers.
I hope it's okay with the technical terms.
Your biology studies will help Pim.
But, Uncle, I thought...
I should have told you, Pim is my nephew. Holland is a small country, Dr. Land.
You mentioned that Dr. Linden had personal problems.
Pim, would you leave, please? A year ago, he divorced his wife, and she took the children. He had become involved with a much younger woman. He was maintaining 2 households. He was in constant financial difficulties. He was a consultant for a Swiss pharmaceutical company, I believe, to make some extra money. But he had expensive tastes.
His funeral was a simple affair. There were few mourners. His family, some people from the university, almost no friends. No one talked about his motives, or that suicide note he forgot to write.
Dag, professor.
That man was his assistant for some time. Cigarette?
No, thanks.
Did you see her? That was a girl.
Why don't you want to meet him, Anna? You must meet him. He's very nice.
He was never the same after he met her. By the way, have you found a place to live?
Yes, I'm staying at Dr. Linden's place.
Really?
So now I was alone in a strange city, trying to fall asleep in a dead man's bed, under the bean ceiling where he hanged himself, whereas he was spending his first night in the ground. Would he miss the table where he used to write? Or the hum of that awful clock? I had to be careful, or his death might become an obsession.
I fixed up this place for Paul when he left his wife.
You knew him well, didn't you?
Are you sure you want to stay here?
How much is the rent, Lydia?
Oh, don't worry about that. I only rent it to friends. Well, I'll pack his things.
No, don't. Leave everything just as it is.
Okay.
Dr. Linden's files seem to be complete up until a year ago. Then nothing but reports on some mice he was studying.
That's strange. What kind of a study was it?
It says there were about 200 mice.
And does it say what he was feeding them?
I haven't had the chance to read it all. That reminds me, there was a man here from the feeding department asking what you wanted to do about those mice. If you don't want to continue the project, he'll destroy them.
Destroy them? Why?
I think he needs a space. Ah, here he is. This is Dr. Lamb. I told him about Dr. Linden's mice.
Ah, Dr. Linden's mice.
Can we see them?
Over there. Down the stairs and to the right.
Well, you certainly have a lot of room.
We keep all kinds of animals for the university in this building for all the studies. We just don't have enough space anymore with all these scientific experiments.
Pim!
I hear they use mice to study aging because they're like people. But I don't see any resemblance.
Well, mice are mammals like us.
I always thought to use rats.
Some people do, but it takes longer to get results. With mice, the entire lifespan is only about 2 years.
I could swear that some of Dr. Linden's mice have really longer than that. Well, here they are. These are Dr. Linden's mice.
They look young and healthy. You know what he was feeding them?
Just these. We feed these to all the mice.
Was he adding anything to their water?
No.
Do you think he was giving them something special?
Well, in his last paper, he talked about using an antioxidant to slow the decay of the cells. He could have been giving it to them either orally or intravenously.
You mean a serum?
Perhaps. Didn't Dr. Linden ever talk to you about this project?
I never met him. He always sent his assistant.
Pim, we ought to talk to that guy.
I saw Dr. Linden's picture in the paper when he killed himself. He seemed very young. Are you scientists getting younger or am I getting older?
We're all getting older.
Do you really want to keep these mice? The medical school wants me to find space for 150 rabbits.
Ireland is a small country, Dr. Lamb.
I don't want them destroyed.
What about a room in the back of our office? We could put them in there.
Then we'd have to feed them.
I don't mind. I like mice.
I hate it.
I hope they like the new home.
Yeah.
Well, say thank you to Dr. Lamb for saving your life.
It's purely selfish. Maybe they'll save mine.
Do you think someday we'll have a death control pill?
You're making a joke, but we're further along than you think.
You mean it's really possible?
Pim, scientists all over the world are working on this problem. And Paul Linden was one of the best.
By the way, I found out about Dr. Linden's assistant. His name is Felix Dolder, and he runs a pharmacy now in the suburbs.
Felix Dolder? Yes, I saw him at the funeral.
Look, same car, same color. That couldn't be me. What about accidents? Bung, your head sliced up. That's the end. You can't prevent that.
I think we can do anything we set our minds to.
But not instant death.
Maybe we can. Some friends of mine at Caltech are doing a project they call electronic reincarnation.
What's that?
They're trying to find a way to feed your personality into a computer, record your life experiences, so they have a matrix of you.
And if you die, they feed it into a new body.
Right.
But it would be a copy. It wouldn't be you.
It's better than nothing.
It won't happen in our lifetime.
That depends on what you call a lifetime.
Hij is aan het repeteren met het koor. Je kunt hem vinden in de kerk.
What you say?
Says we can find him in the church.
Dankjewel. Geef de boeken bij mevrouw en tot donderdag.
This is my hobby. I'm glad I have time now for good things like this.
Mr. Dolder, I wanted to ask you about Dr. Linden's research.
Shall we talk about that outside, not in the house of God?
Was Dr. Linden's work offensive to God?
Perhaps it offended.
Devil. People seem to mention the devil quite often over here. Do you think the devil removed Dr. Linden's research papers, Mr. Dolder?
Oh, call me Felix, Dr. Lang, please.
Felix, you assisted Dr. Linden at the university.
Oh, I wouldn't say assisted, that's too much. I was more like a stable boy. I used to clean out his mouse cages.
Well, Felix, that's very disappointing. I was hoping you could tell me why some of his papers are missing.
No, the work I did for Dr. Linden had nothing to do with his papers.
Well, thanks anyway.
Goodbye.
I began to wonder if someone wasn't toying with me, leaving me just enough clues to feed my curiosity. Nothing of any scientific interest had been left in his apartment. As I pattered around the place, I knew I wouldn't need to make more than a casual search. All I was being allowed to know about Paul Linden was that he was keeping some mice and a girl. The picture was displayed almost too invitingly. Pretty. But would he have killed himself over her? I decided to ignore her for the time being and continue to badger people about his work.
He was usually involved in several projects. I know, for instance, of a study he was doing in an old age home. Only this morning the director called me. I have to go out there. Why don't you join me to make a change? If you only study aging in a laboratory, you forget the human reality.
I wonder if Linden completed this study.
I've no idea. We'll find out from the director.
No, I'm afraid Dr. Linden's study was interrupted, as are many things here, by death.
You say he abandoned it?
He had to. We had an influenza epidemic. I'm afraid many of the people taking part died. It was chaos here.
This is not a hospital, Dr. Land. It's just a place for those who are alone, who cannot take care of themselves.
We just tried to make their last days comfortable. They were so fond of Dr. Linden. He would come with his little boxes and blocks to test them. To them, it was a game. There was one woman, she said to him, "I want to play the game." And then he recognized her. She was once the cleaning lady in his building, and now she was here. So he used her also in his study. For her, it was a visit from a friend.
Did he tell you the purpose of this study?
He tried to explain. I believe he was measuring the loss of coordination between the hand and the eye.
I remember feeling admiration and a kind of envy for Paul Linden. I couldn't have worked in a place like this. The sight of old people reminds me of my own death. I was anxious to get back to the lab, especially because in my absence Pim had been translating the few papers we'd found.
I've been over the records of Dr. Linden's mice, and you know, it's amazing. They're over 4 years old.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah. You see, it says they were all born in the same month.
But that's twice the average lifespan. They should have been dead 2 years ago. And he just abandoned this project? Why didn't he publish the results? We'd better run some tests on these mice. It's an activity meter, Pim. Every time the mice move, it registers. I explained to Pim that the activity meters would give us some indication of whether the mice were showing any effects of their advanced age. These instruments also keep experimental animals under observation at night, when mice are most active. By morning, it appeared that Linden was even further ahead than I had ever imagined. This is incredible. They're showing the activity level of very young animals. Let's put them in the maze and check their learning capacity. If you were that mouse, you could take up Greek at the age of 140 and still be the first in your class. How did Linden do it? Nothing in the feed. Nothing in the water.
I checked all the water bottles. No traces of anything. And no needle marks. So he wasn't giving them injections.
He could have been. The marks would have disappeared by now. He had to be giving them something. Too bad those mice couldn't talk. I was now ready for someone who could. Anna, the dark lady of Linden's life. Fortunately, old Lydia was about to have a birthday party downstairs.
Especially for you, Ben. This year I don't lie about my age.
Well, happy birthday, Lydia.
Thank you.
Paul was in excellent health. I was the Linden's family doctor. I examined him this summer. Of course, when they found him, I asked to have a look at the body. I thought I might have missed something. His health was very good.
But why would he hang himself?
Paul had the touch of the macabre. You found him, didn't you? Perhaps he was trying to tell you the price of failure.
Why do you ask so many questions about Paul?
Well, if you don't mind, I've got one for you. Do you know where he kept his papers? Some of them are missing.
You mustn't talk about Paul all of the time. She doesn't need to be reminded of him every moment.
Anna, do you know the story of the woman of Ephesus?
No. Who was she?
She was a very proper lady of ancient Rome. And when her husband died, she mourned for him all the time. And one day, when she was weeping at his grave, The soldier came by and offered her something to eat. And then she made love to the soldier.
I wish somebody had told me that story when my husband died.
And by the end of the decade, we may see a lifespan of well over 100.
But do we really want to go on living forever?
No, that's not the point. There isn't enough room. We're too crowded already.
Because we breed too much. Take an elephant. It has a long lifespan and few offspring. Now a mouse.
Lydia, the elephants. Oh, you must do the thing with the elephants.
Yes, Lydia, the elephant.
The people at the zoo told me not to.
Oh, please.
Oh, come on, Lydia. Come on.
All right, then. I'll do it once more. Ben, come with us.
I will get the horn for you, Lydia. I think I know what you put in that cake, Lydia. Oh, it was the elephant. Can't you tell after all these years?
No, she sounds more like the elephant each time.
That mating call was intended for the elephants. But I got the message. Anna wanted to be alone with me. And since everyone pretended not to notice,
I'm sorry. I wanted to see this place again. We did that stupid thing with the elephants the night I met Paul.
did you?
Do you believe that story about the woman and the soldier? Hmm?
Are they together now?
No! It's mine. It's private.
I'm sorry.
What did you think it was?
Paul's papers.
I don't know anything about his work. Maybe he didn't want anybody to have his papers. I didn't want anyone to have these.
Did Paul take those pictures?
Yes. He used to call it his double helix knot. Isn't that something to do with the secret of life? Oh, why do I always enjoy the same things as the man I'm with?
The bicycle ride was my idea. Of course, she'd seen the windmills before, in different company. We promised ourselves that we wouldn't let him come between us that day.
Aren't they fantastic? They can go in a straight line for miles that way. Paul told me they've been using the same method for centuries.
I thought we weren't going to mention Paul Linden.
Well, it is difficult to ignore him.
Of course it is.
And some people say that he killed himself because he was too old and he was afraid of losing me to a younger man.
Did he?
I'll let you know.
She didn't seem to realize I was using her. And it didn't cross my mind that she might be using me.
Oh, I'm tired. Can't we take a taxi home? Did those pictures excite you?
Yes, but I don't want to try that, Anna.
Of course you do.
Yeah, well, if I had a rope. But the late Dr. Linden used up all the rope in the house.
Why don't you look in the closet under your college sweater?
Of course, I could say I did it for science, but that would only be half true. How's it go now?
Cross in the front.
Like that?
Uh-huh. Tighter.
Yeah. All I learned from Anna was who gave Linden the rope. But if she didn't know anything more about his work than double helix knots, I'd have to go back to his mice. I've never liked doing what I had to do next.
Do we have to kill it?
Mm-hmm. My last step was to immerse the sample in a solution. And then for the second time, this ordinary lab played host to a great scientific discovery. There seems to be a membrane. It's like a coating around the cells. Wait, I want to get a closer look at this. It's thick enough. It could be to protect the cell against radiation.
What has radiation got to do with it?
Yeah. Nobody quite knows why we age, Pim. One of the theories is that it's caused by radiation coming through the atmosphere. Every living thing seems to have a clock inside it. It looks now as if this clock runs on the radiation that comes through the atmosphere all the time. Radiation slowly messes up the cells. It's allowed to mess them up, so to speak. We're all programmed to die, Pim, but maybe we can change that program or protect ourselves against it. That's what Linden seems to have done to his mice. If we only think of aging as a disease, we'd find a cure for it.
We must show this to my uncle.
I've never seen anything like it.
It means Linden found a way to stop aging, maybe permanently.
Only in mice, Dr. Land.
Then it can't be far off for us.
I hope you were wrong. It would be a disaster. Overpopulation, starvation. It would be the end of this planet.
Or the beginning of a new civilization.
Come on, Dr. Land. Sooner or later, we all have to surrender our places to others. And the more gracefully we do it, the better. I refuse to believe it. It's incredible. It's too big. If this is true...
What's wrong? What are you doing? He's dying. He can't breathe.
All right, be quiet a minute, Pim, please. Van Arp was so angered by immortality, it almost killed him. And he was so furious with me that he even refused the kiss of life.
I can't move my leg.
I had to move fast now. Van Arp wouldn't be in the hospital forever.
Goedemiddag, dames, kapsalon Ellie en Leon. Anna, it's for you.
Can you take care of it? Hello? Oh, it's you. I don't know. Why don't you come and get me?
That was very pleased.
I'll ask for the afternoon off then. All right? Okay, see you later. Bye.
If only Anna would realize what this meant to me.
Ben, what are you doing?
Anna, did you lie to me? Paul must have told you something about his work.
You mean you came here just to talk about that?
Look, he was really on to something.
Ben, I'm in a hurry.
I've got to talk to you. Can we see each other later?
No. I have to meet someone. Listen, Ben. I have to live my own life, too. Don't be like Paul. Please.
What would Linden have done? Followed her home to see who she was meeting. And Linden wouldn't have wanted her to know he was watching. So I, too, looked for a quiet spot where she couldn't see me.
Huh? Dr. Land? I remember seeing poor Dr. Linden standing in that very spot many times. Take the advice of an old family doctor. Don't make the same mistake as Linden. Don't ask Anna about the Swiss man.
The Swiss man? This was something new. Everyone was so helpful. They didn't want me to retrace Linden's footsteps. But weren't they in fact leading me on? I remember Van Arp mentioned something about Linden and a Swiss pharmaceutical firm. And here was an expensive car with Swiss plates.
Okay, Anna, let's hear it.
I like him.
Ah. Tell me more about this.
He's so different. He can tell from my heartbeat when his fingers are doing the right thing.
Who's the Swiss man, Anna?
You've been spying on me. Paul used to spy on me, too.
From the chess bar, right?
Mm-hmm. Until they kicked him out. They said he always looked so miserable by the window that he was ruining their chess games. After that, he started watching my house from the Anne Frank Museum.
The Anne Frank Museum turned out to be just across the street from Anna's house. Excuse me, please.
Anne Frank and her family hid for 3 years in a small loft. And this was their secret entrance. Will you now follow me, please?
Anne Frank collected movie stars. Where's Anne Frank?
Here's Anne Frank.
Oh, there.
There's Ginger Rogers.
Excuse me.
Kids coming here like it was Disneyland or something.
Oh, come on, Dad.
Now look at this. It was collective insanity, that's what it was.
Hitler was crazy.
Hitler was crazy. It's as simple as that. And look at this, for instance. The Nazis measured noses. If it was big, you were a Jew.
Really?
Well, we forget. The Nazis were obsessed with their idea of the 1,000-year Reich, the superior race.
Hey, Dad.
That's how they justified packing human guinea pigs in concentration camps. Look at this. Look.
Listen.
People with their brains cut open, maybe while they were still alive, for medical experiments.
Daddy. Listen, you know those pictures are for sale downstairs.
All right, come on, let's go.
Oh, can't we buy some? Yeah.
What?
Can't we take some back with us? I want to show my friends.
Sure, I do.
Dad, what a medical experiment.
They were so fond of Dr. Linden. He would come with his little boxes and blocks to test them. To them, it was a game. There was one woman, she said to him, "I want to play the game." And then he recognized her. She was once the cleaning lady in his building, and now she was here. So he used her also in his study.
I had the strangest dream.
Was it about me?
I dreamt that Paul Linden was with some people from the old age home. But it was in a concentration camp. One of them was his old cleaning lady.
Minna Hoekstra. Old Minna? What was he doing with her?
Medical experiments. That's what he was doing with all of them.
It doesn't make any sense.
No.
Of course not. It was a dream, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I wish you'd forget about Paul. I've forgotten it all. Everything. I've forgotten him completely.
Well, that was quick. What beautiful roses.
Yes, they are.
They're unusual. Where did you buy them?
Oh, in a little shop near the station.
They wouldn't be Swiss roses, would they?
All right. So the Swiss man sends me roses every day. So what?
And did he also pay for Paul's experiments?
Yes. No, I don't
Did
know.
he?
I don't know. I don't know. Ben, I don't want you to get mixed up in all that business. You're too nice.
So,
want
I
you
had
to
caught her in a lie.
I do.
She was probably keeping her Swiss friend informed of my every move. That suited me fine. Let him know what I was up to. I made a point of telling Anna that I was headed back to the old age home to ask a few questions.
Of course I remember you. You came here with Professor von Arp. How can I help you, Dr. Land?
You told me about that experiment of Dr. Linden's. Do you have a list of the people who took part?
Of course. It will be in the file. That's strange. Doesn't seem to be here. I wonder who could... Is it possible that someone has taken this file?
It's possible.
But why?
You have a lot of funerals here.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Especially during that influenza epidemic. When did it happen?
About 3 months ago.
But what if they did die of influenza? How can we be sure?
We could dig up a grave.
Are you mad? I have to clean up these mouse cages.
Here, I'll help you. All we need is a sample of tissue from one of those graves.
We'll never get permission for that.
How do you think they managed in the early days of medicine? Doctors had to steal a corpse in order to study anatomy. They didn't ask permission.
But which grave? We can't dig up the whole cemetery.
Linden's cleaning lady. She was in the experiment. Her name was Minna Hoekstra.
Give me the scalpel pin. No, the scalpel. No! Yeah, that's it.
I was too scared to look death in the face, and a piece of her leg would do just as well. The stench was getting to me despite my mask.
Give me the slide pin.
I'd never be the same after that sight. They don't show you rotting corpses in medical school.
I admire his style.
Look, the same rings we found in the mice. I wonder what the hell he used.
A professor testing drugs on old people. My uncle will be deeply shocked. He respected Paul Linden.
He must have felt it had a chance of working, or he wouldn't have done it.
This is going to cause a terrible scandal.
Maybe he got the dosage wrong. I wonder how many died.
Don't worry, Helga. Just so long as it stays in place, it doesn't have to last forever.
What's the best? I did not. What did you do last night?
I was on top of a church tower.
A church tower?
Watching my lover make a fool of himself.
Also?
Okay. Thank you. Thanks.
Anna, I found out everything now.
Okay, so you have. Then don't make me miserable. I don't think there's any need to make a big scene now, is there? Please, get in the car. I'll take you home.
In the Swiss man's car?
It's a nice car. Rudy, do you remember where Dr. Linden used to live?
Yes, miss.
How many did Paul kill?
9, I think. Or maybe it was 19. Does it shock you?
Well, if you told me before, it would have saved time.
I know when to keep my mouth shut.
I want to meet the Swiss man.
He wants to meet you, too. I'll arrange it if you insist.
Tomorrow, she said, he would be visiting his favorite antique store. I was being granted an audience.
How much you want for that?
Through here.
I think that's one of the best pieces in my shop.
Hello?
Oh, Nicholas Ulrich took the land. We should have met sooner. Max, leave us alone.
Linden worked for a Swiss firm, I'm told.
Yes. It is an old, established one.
What was he testing for you?
You mean on mice?
I mean on people. Why didn't it work?
Careful, Ben. He's a monster.
Shut up, Anna. You think of this. Max claims this mask was used in '37 when Faust was performed for the Nazis. But all Amsterdam dealers are thieves.
Can we please talk about Linden?
Pity is, the poor fool killed himself too soon. He never found out he had succeeded.
What?
He thought they would all die.
But didn't they?
Why don't you go back to the old age home and ask about Emil van der Lutke?
Emil van der...
Just ask for Emil who plays the piano. You won't need your assistant. There are no graves to dig up this time. No, they are very sensitive about that in Holland.
At first, I dreaded going back to that house of the almost dead. I was beginning to ask myself if all this exposure to the horrors of the aging process might not be affecting my mind. But the visit turned out to be well worth the risk.
Of course, Emil van der Loetke is here, and very much alive. Years ago, he was a concert pianist, one of the finest in Holland. Just recently, he started playing again.
So one of them had survived.
Mag ik even voorstellen? Dit is Dr. Benjamin Land.
How do you do? Are you American?
Yes, that's right. I'd like to take a biopsy. Could you explain to him what that is?
Oh, biopsies. I know what biopsies are. From the skin. Dr. Linden took them many times. It's not painful.
Did he ever give you injections?
Yes, during the influenza epidemic. One injection, but it made me feel wonderful.
What's this all about, Dr. Land?
Dr. Linden's experiments.
I think we should go to my office.
And then in San Francisco. I play there in 24. And Philadelphia, at the Academy of Music. Of course, all that's quite a long time ago. The second time I went to America was in 27, on the Mauritania.
You have quite a memory. What were you playing when I came in?
Oh, Satie. Yeah, I studied with him in Paris for a while in 1912. Thank you. But I was not one of his best pupils. You do remind me a bit of Dr. Linden.
Really? All the cells were protected from further deterioration. This time, the membrane had been perfectly formed. A brilliant young physicist once said to me, "The deeper I go into science, the more I trust in magic." Shortly after, he went mad.
I told you I don't want any car.
Now I've lost my concentration.
Don't be upset. Come.
No, tell him I insist. It's Dr. Ben Land.
Ah, Dr. Land. We do have a few things to talk about, don't we? Why don't you come over?
Dr. Dr. Land isn't going to be as easy as you think. He's not a pushover like Paul was, you know.
Why don't you help me to get him, Anna? You don't want to spend your life in a beauty shop.
I don't mind the beauty shop anymore.
You fall in love with him. You fall in love with a finger. Come on, make the bet. Okay, I will do it myself.
As I went to meet Ulrich at his hotel on that windy October evening, I couldn't stop thinking about those immortal cells. What if we all became gods?
Amazing, isn't it, Dr. Land? You never grow any older. Linden only hit on the right dosage once. The work isn't finished yet.
The right dosage of what?
You don't expect me to tell you just like that. Look, I had to build a whole new wing at my plant to make this stuff. It cost me part of my life.
Oh, I'm sure it'll pay off in time.
Time is the one thing I don't have, Dr. Land. I'm not interested in being an old rich man. Dr. Land. I'm looking for a scientist who has the guts to speed up all this research.
You mean Linden's kind of research? Murder.
Mercy killings, Dr. Land. To end nature's murders. I think you are my man.
And how much do you think I'm worth, Mr. Ulrich?
Why don't we talk about that over dinner? I only stay in these cheap little hotels because the food is good. Turkmenistan, Dr. Land. It's in the south of Russia, near the Armenian border. Some of those people have a healthy sex life at the age of 110.
It's just heredity. There are dozens of studies.
There's one by the Russian scientist Rashinsky.
I don't know it.
Of course not. Rashinsky ended his life in a madhouse because of his politics. He wanted everybody to have longer lives, not just good party members.
So now only rich businessmen will live longer. That's hardly better.
I don't care how many people live longer. I just want to be one of them. Growing old is horrible.
It's a disease.
Then help me to perfect the cure.
You still haven't told me what the cure is. He told me a story I almost believed. How he'd smuggled Rashinsky's papers out of a Russian asylum and contracted Linden to finish the work. Anyway, we both knew what he was leading up to.
But the dosage is critical. We've got to test and test until it's safe.
But that could take years.
Okay, but we must test on people. Well, what testing on people?
Only when I say it's safe. That's my answer.
Then I will give you my answer. Keep your mouth shut and you can have the same deal as Linden. There's a copy of our contract in his files.
I don't have his files. You took them, didn't you?
I will tell Felix to put them back. But don't expect to find Rashinsky's formula. That you can see once we have made our arrangements. Well, call me when you have made up your mind. Switzerland is a direct dial. I'll be at my factory.
I was close to the secret that men have always been looking for. But like all treasures, this one was guarded by an ogre. Was it my imagination? Or was he following me around, mocking me with his offer?
What about testing on people? People.
He knew how badly I wanted his treasure, but he kept it locked away in a factory high in the Swiss Alps.
Don't do it, Ben. I remember when Paul went to Switzerland for the first time. For the weekend, to take a look, he said. But when he came back, he was a different man.
I'm not going to kill old people, Anna.
You'll be part of his factory, just like Paul. I tried to warn you. Haven't you understood yet? You're going to be Ulrich's new man. It was all set up.
I can beat Ulrich at his own game.
No, you can't. He's too clever. He'll trap you. You'll be quite helpless. Ben, don't answer that.
Yes?
This is Professor Van Arp.
Oh, Professor Van Arp. How are you feeling?
Be in my office tomorrow morning, 11. It's quite important.
I don't quite understand.
It's too late now.
I see.
Oh, goodbye, 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 goodbye.
Can't you tell me what this is about?
Oh, it's so unfair. The devil always wins.
Yes?
Goodbye, Ben.
Yes. All right, 11 o'clock at your office. Anna. A puzzle of a factory. Ulrich's factory in the Alps? That puzzle wasn't there by accident. But the events were way ahead of me.
This is Dr. Land, gentlemen. How could you have done it? Digging up a grave in the middle of the night. This gentleman is from the police.
Did you tell them, Pim?
Ben, my uncle says that we made a mistake about Dr. Linden.
He had the absurd idea that a member of our faculty, Dr. Paul Linden, was a mass murderer.
Don't you think I had good reasons? Or haven't you told them about Dr. Linden's experiments?
I didn't have to. These gentlemen already knew.
I'm from the Ministry of Science, Dr. Land. I can assure you we followed very carefully what Dr. Linden was testing. It concerned a new method of adding a color process to an anti-influenza vaccine, so one can check the effectiveness of the vaccine.
People are more interested in a cure for the common cold than in any of your immortality serums.
The process is quite safe. By the way, it does create a ring-like effect when viewed under a microscope. You were perhaps misled by that.
You made a lot of accusations, but you've proved nothing.
I never wanted to prove anything. I wanted to understand why Linden killed himself.
Why don't you dig him up and ask him?
It's my fault, Ben. I told you the mice were 4 years old. They were not even 2 years old. My uncle showed me. I made a mistake reading the record.
No.
I did, Ben. Really, I did.
Then someone changed the records. It's not possible.
It is possible, Ben. Think carefully. We got it all wrong.
Yeah. Dr. Land, I knew you were a bit mad, but now you've turned into a dangerous lunatic. You went to the old age home, and you took a biopsy of an old man.
Yes, I did.
You don't deny it.
I knew I shouldn't have let you touch him. Emil van der Lutke is dead.
What? That's impossible.
The infection started in his arm where you took the biopsy. You killed him.
I couldn't have killed him.
People have so little resistance at that age.
Dr. Land, did you sterilize your instruments after you used them to poke around in a graveyard?
Of course I did.
Or did I? I was in such a rush.
Some people might call you a murderer.
I don't believe you. You're trying to frame me. He can't be dead. I don't believe it. Let go.
You're mad.
Let go.
Absolutely mad. You need a doctor, Dr. Land.
They called for an ambulance, and under heavy sedation, I was taken to a clean, white mental hospital. I keep thinking about the old piano player. What if he's really dead? And then I say to myself, no, he can't be. Because I can hear him.
Paul?
How does it feel to have made your first kill?
It was an accident.
So was mine. I gave the wrong pills to one of the old dears. It bothered me for a few days. You'll get used to it.
Then why did you kill yourself?
Don't worry about it.
Paul, if those people didn't matter to you, why did you kill yourself? Paul, I've got to know. Answer me, Paul!
These fantasies about Dr. Linden must have started before the old man's death. Ben, I know you didn't mean to kill him. I'm a psychiatrist. I want to help you. Why won't you answer me anymore? Listen, Ben, I'm real. My footsteps are real. The boy in the next bed is real. This hospital is real. But the dead Dr. Linden walking around and talking to you is one of your fantasies. And you see, Ben, the great danger with fantasies is that one can get trapped in them. I'll see you tomorrow, Ben.
Well, call me when you have made up your mind. I'll be at my factory.
I finally made that call to Ulrich for the right directions. Take the express to Geneva, he said, and then change to a little red Alpine train that will get you almost up to the factory. I told Ulrich not to pick me up at the station. I was going to meet the devil on a mountaintop, and I wanted to take my own good time about it. He'd gotten Linden to sell his soul to him, And now it was my turn. But I know how to beat him at his own game. I'm going to work day and night on that formula until I'm sure of the right dosage. And then I'll try it on myself, in that dream lab, high in the Alps. And if it works on me, then Mr. Ulrich will be the first to line up for the treatment. Only maybe I won't be so careful when I measure out his dosage. Unless, of course, I've forgotten about revenge by then. Because I'll be immortal. To me, that's a blessing, not a curse. We may even have to move off this aging planet in order to survive. But someday, we'll look back and wonder how we ever tolerated life with death. After all, how can you be satisfied with something that has to end?